Well, we're on a lovely little campsite just outside of Macclesfield. Absolute gem of a campsite. It's a camping and caravan club's campsite. I thought that while I was here I would do you a video of my Teardrop Camper. So yeah, I'll take you on the tour. That's the tractor that we used to pull it. It's a nice old girl, never lets me down. It's not the prettiest car in the world, but it's certainly very competent. You don't actually need it to tow this because this only weighs 300 k's. I mean, you'd probably tow it with a Mini or something like that. So I'll take you around it. It took around about 7 months for me to build. It's mostly plywood construction. I built the chassis. I've used old metal work like the tow hitch and the suspension units, but everything else was custom built for it. You've got an insulated roof. Roof construction is interesting. We used, I don't know what they're called, poor man's fiberglass, which is basically calico, and then it's stuck down and saturated with paint. If I was doing that again, I wouldn't actually use that method. I think I would use epoxy next time. It was messy and it was a long job because it was 7 or 8 coats with a day to dry in between. Just one coat of epoxy would have done the trick. So if I take you to the front of the trailer, you can see we've got a nice little box there. If I open that up, excuse me, you can see that we've got the gas cylinder in there. I don't normally put it in there when I'm towing because it increases the nose weight a little bit too much. I normally either put that in the car or over the back axle. You can see we've got an awning that we've made up, which just keeps some of the rain off you. It helps a bit. Here we've got some lights outside, and the beauty of these is they just unclip while you're on, when you're on site. You put them on. Obviously to travel you just take them off. Really easy. If I open this door, you can see we've got some nice stained glass windows there. I'll just push that back a little bit more for you. Apologies for the poor camera work. You can't see much inside at the moment because of the light, but I'll take you around the other side and you'll be able to see it then. Most cooking we do on a barbecue, which is the best way to cook. If I take you into the back there, you can see we've got a fitted kitchen. On the right hand side there, you've got a little cupboard, and if I take you into it, you can see that what we've got there is an insulated cool box. And if you freeze a bottle of milk, that'll keep everything cold for 2 or 3 days in there. In the middle cupboard we've just got pots and pans, nothing much to see in there. I'll take you in this one. This is where we keep all the hardware stuff. It's full of junk, but you can see down there at the bottom we've got a battery, which is a 12 volt car battery, and that will run for about a week at least because all the lighting in this is LED. We've got mains hook up if we want it, and you can see that we've got a breaker unit there to keep everything safe. There's the fuse box, takes care of everything else, and we've got a socket point in there, so if I do hook up to mains, I can plug a battery charger and I can charge the battery up like that if I want to. I don't have to do that because I can just simply use a set of jump leads. You've got all the lighting is LED, so it's very, very low consumption. Probably the biggest demand on the battery is charging phones and stuff like that. If I take you around this side now, I can actually take you into the van, and you can probably see a lot better what's going on in here. So we've got some nice little curtains on curtain rails there. Inside I've got old railway lamps which work really, really well. If I turn it on, you can see that we've even got a fairy in there. And what we found is the glow sticks that you can buy from pound shops. If you drop one of those in there, you get just enough light to see by at night. If I take you out here, that's a better shot. You can see you've got some cupboards there. The space in the front, in the middle, is just enough to put a TV screen in if you wanted one, not that we would. And in each of these cupboards, you've got just enough space there to keep your clothes. You've probably got a rucksack's worth of space in each place. And then under there, you've got a little counter where you can put your glass at night if you want to drink in there. Other things we found are useful are the umbrella. That's a fisherman's umbrella which costs £27 off eBay. It'll stand up to most things. It doesn't like high winds. And you can see Julie there enjoying her glass. We're pretty much self-sufficient, really. The only thing we haven't got is a shower. We do have a toilet if you really need it, and if it's desperate, you can take a shit in a bucket. And if I take you back out again, you can get a slightly better view of the whole thing. You can see we put some fairy lights on it. We don't always use them. They're nice if you're on a big campsite and it's kind of hard to find your unit at night when you're walking back from the toilets. It's pretty distinctive when all those lights are going. Well, there's our campsite. If you've got any questions, please ask and I'm sure I can answer them for you. Thank you for watching.